Okay.
All right, let me try now. There we go. Okay, can you see my screen, Helium 10 screen?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
It's clear.
All right, so black box is what we use to find the opportunity. And the way that I view my product research is I'm looking for products that sell, really well, but really it's surprising that they sell well. Maybe there's something wrong with it. There's a certain feature of it that normally you'd think this should not be selling well. So the first thing I do is I pick a category. Now, the one thing I love about Helium 10 is out of all the tools, we have the biggest database of Amazon USA products. More than 450 million products are in our database. No other tool has that many. So if it's out there, it's in Helium 10. So we can do an actual search here. What category, Dennis, do you want me to search?
Something popular like home and kitchen or sport.
Okay, we'll try the home and kitchen. All right. Now for me, this is, there's no right or wrong, but just me personally, I like looking for something selling at least $10,000 a month. But any of you, you can make it higher, you can make it lower. It's up to you. This is just kind of like where I start. The next thing that I search for is I like products priced between $20 and $35. Now, the reason why I pick at least 20, again, this is not 100% necessary, but for me, the way I think is, $10 product, $12 product, okay, maybe I can sell a lot, but the profit is too low. Same time, unless you have a lot of money, the higher, very expensive products might require too much of an investment. But if you have, if you're very rich, like Dennis, maybe he's the most rich person in Russia, I don't know, but he can do $100 products, doesn't matter. But me, I'm kind of poor, so I only go from $20 to $35. The next thing, I put maximum reviews, usually 150. The reason I do this is American people, they are very concerned a lot of times about the reviews. So if they see reviews where one is 2,000 reviews, one is 1,000 reviews, but then brand new product, it has like 3 or 4 or 5 reviews, they probably won't click on the one with the small reviews, usually. Because they just think, this one has so many reviews, so it's going to be a better product. Also, even Amazon itself kind of gives a favor to products that have been on Amazon a long time. They have a long selling history. So the whole purpose of Amazon with demand, for sellers, we're trying to take sales away from other sellers. So just keep that in mind. And it's hard to take sales away from sellers that have a long history of reviews and a long history of selling. So I'm looking for newer products because let's say a product has a review of 85 reviews or 90 reviews right here. And then your product is here with only 2 or 3 reviews. Well, that's not that much of a difference. Seller or buyers might click on that. The next thing I do is maximum 3.5 reviews or 3.5 rating out of 5 stars. Again, it usually, if American people can see a 4 or 5 star rating, they will always pick that one more than like 2.5 or 3 stars. So if I find a product that's selling $10,000 a month, but is only 3 stars, maybe to me that means there's opportunity there because maybe everybody buys that product because there is nobody else with a better review or there's not that many competitors. So that's why I use that. Then I open up the advanced filters. Usually I like looking for items that not variation, just because sometimes you can't tell which variation is doing well. So I say, hey, just show me items that only have 1 variation. The last thing, this is very unique. I don't think any other tool has this, but the number of images, all right? I think Helium 10 might be the only one. If you see as a buyer a listing that only has 2 images or 3 images, number one, maybe it's not enough information for the buyer. American people like to look at all of the images, different angles, what is the features. And if they only see 2 images, like, that I don't want to buy it, there's not enough information. Also, it gives the impression that it's kind of not professional. So you're thinking, okay, here's an Amazon listing. This seller doesn't know how to make an Amazon listing. Why do they only have 2 images? So they don't know how to make an Amazon listing. How can I trust them to make a good product? So again, if I can find a product that's selling selling $10,000 a month, but only has 2 or 3 images or 4, that means, okay, maybe there is not that many competition to use. So now I just did the search and it found 21 products. Actually, this is a very, very narrow. This is very, very narrow filter. It's very rare to find products that do this. So you can change any of these filters you want. My next step is now I'm checking, okay, what kind of products are there? If I see something like Disney or license or a brand name, I don't want to consider that, because Disney, you cannot compete with Disney. All right. Let's see here. Look at this: potato ricer and baby food strainer pack of 2. That one is a product I can tell is already out of stock. That's one good thing about Helium 10. It's not just showing you the products in stock, but anytime in the last few months it was selling well, we will show it here because we still have that data.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So like right now, maybe this product maybe is out of stock. If you try to search on Amazon, you can't find it, but we have it in black box. Let's see what else here. Here's another one. Looks like maybe this is a brand name. Okay. A lot of Christmas things around this time. Interesting. Maple trees. So let me see here. Espresso, clip-on fan, foam stabilizer. Oh, this one I found the other day. Interesting. Bridesmaid. What else? What about this one? Looks interesting to me. Before it was selling well, but now maybe it's not selling well, but at one time it was selling pretty good. So let me just click on this. All right, this is a Merry Christmas tan mini tree skirt. So first of all, as you can see, it meets my reviews. Remember I said less than, what did I say? I said less than 150 reviews,
yeah.
less than 3.5 rating. Look, only 1 review and only 2 stars, okay? But right now it looks like this is sold by Amazon. So sometimes if I see something sold by Amazon, I don't like to look at it too much, because it's hard to compete also with sold by Amazon. Amazon gives too much priority to their own listing. But I'm going to keep this one open. That one is interesting to me. What about this one? Collections, lighted holiday, pull-up Christmas tree. I don't even know what this is. Maybe it's Christmas tree? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to keep that one open. What else should I keep open? Here's another one here. Mr. Heater, that is a brand name. Here's a drawer or chest. And another drawer chest for espresso. Comfort zone fan.
Clip-on fan, something
yes.
new.
By the way, you can also check their history. Like maybe, okay, they have BSR or monthly revenue, monthly sales. What about before? How much were they selling? Well, you click on there. This has the same things as X-Ray, where you can click inside of it and it's going to give you the sales history of 30 days, 90 days, 1 year, or maybe you go back. When did they start selling? Okay, they started selling November 2016. And so you can kind of see when it is selling well. Like, look, all of a sudden here, it's been selling a lot better since April of this year. So you can check the history. Is it seasonal? Like, for example, this one maybe is a seasonal product. Let's see. Let's take a look here. This one right now looks like out of stock. You can tell out of stock, BSR. But right around this time, it was selling really well. Then maybe they ran out of stock right here. Now all of a sudden it's going down because there's no more stock. You can check back all year round. This one is actually a brand new product. They only started September 11, 2018.
Yes,
so
because it's seasonal product.
Yes. Yeah. So that is what I'm looking for. Now let's just say that this is something I'm interested. I think this is, you know what this is? I think this is like they have a Christmas tree and then they put it on the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
The bottom of the Christmas tree, I think. I don't celebrate Christmas, even though I'm American. I don't celebrate Christmas. So sometimes Christmas things I don't understand. I don't understand too much. But the next thing I want to know is, okay, this product, how do they get their sales? Okay, so this is the process. The first, I look for the products in black box, and then I want to use a different tool. Where do their sales come from? So I use Cerebro for that, just to see, okay, this SKU, how is he getting his sales? Did I pick the right one? Yeah, right there. So I think one time recently, he's selling 12,000. So let's see if I can find where his sales are coming from. Okay, so this is going to search for all of the words that he is, ranking for. Now, right now, he is not in stock. So maybe his ranking has gone down, but it's pretty easy to see where he was ranked recently. So let's going to search for higher keyword search volume. And here we go. So tree skirt is a very important word for this one. He is ranked on page 1, and also it's searched a little bit higher. But this one, maybe he's been out of stock for maybe 1 month or a few weeks, so his ranking is down. I really like to base my product research on something that is selling good right now. This is good for me to know about for next year's Christmas. Now it's too late to make a new product for Christmas. So this one I would save. So I'm gonna go back to black box, and I forgot to put sports. Dennis said he wanted sports as well. Let's do sports.
Kitchen and dining, maybe.
Kitchen and dining. Okay. So let me search for these same criteria. And this one also, I believe BSR now is lower, so it's out of stock.
Bradley, do you filter by BSR in black box?
I don't filter by BSR usually, but if you filtered by BSR, then that shows you what is like in stock now. That is one thing that I could do.
Understand.
Yeah. So here's one thing. Always when you do sports categories, many football teams comes up, a certain kind, like look, already here is, a hood. So I know I'm not going to have a football team product. So right here, what you want to do is exclude title keywords. I'm going to put hood.
that's a great option.
Yeah, and then now nothing with hood comes up. Okay. So it's
because when I search sport category, I have many T-shirts, hoodie, or pants, or other products which I didn't like to sell.
Yes, exactly. Okay, maybe I want to go ahead. Let's go ahead and try. I never did that before, but let's go ahead and do. Hey, what is less than 150,000? So then I know. Hopefully, it's going to pick out the things that are in stock right now. This is good to do a search right now because if you're preparing for next year's Christmas or next holiday, you don't want to see. You want to see what's already out of stock. It was selling so good that now it's out of stock. So look at this prize wheel, dry erase. So do you know what this is?
Don't know.
Okay, yeah, this is like an American thing. This is like maybe you go to a trade show or you have a kids party. Like you have some kids, right, Dennis? So you have a kids party.
Yeah. I think that's a great opportunity to sell American products, which use only in America, because
exactly. So right here, again, this comes up. Look at this, 2.8 stars. All right, how much is it selling? It is selling almost $20,000 in 1 month. Only 34 reviews, so maybe it's newer. So again, my question is, where is his sales come from? Look, only 3 images, and also these images are not very good. So Black Box found it. I said less than 4 images, less than 150 reviews, less than 30. And look, it is even a bestseller in roulette equipment. So now I'm going to go to Cerebro. I want to find out where is the reviews, or where is the sales coming from. So how many keywords is he ranked for? He's ranked for 353 keywords. Now, some people just say, okay, I want to see all of these keywords, but This is the danger of this. And this is why Cerebro is so powerful, because it shows you the rank. Look at this word right here, fall prizes, okay? Yes, they're ranked, but they're not getting any sales from this keyword because it's 307. So I always want to see what are they on page 1. And not many tools. I don't know if any tools can do this, can show you what are they on page 1 for. And it is 72 words. So actually, this is still too many words, 72 words. Then you see something like prize wheel 24-inch. So maybe you're thinking, okay, they're on page 1, position 15. Maybe this is a good keyword. But remember, look at this. This word is only searched for 20 times a month. So probably they're not getting many sales, even though they're on page 1. So you always usually want to do, hey, show me words that they are making or searched at least, let's just say 400 times. Now 14 keywords, okay? So my point is I'm looking for the number 1 word that is converting for them. And probably I found it right here. Prize wheel, spinning wheel. They are page 1, position 5, and position 6. But look, between those two, there is almost 10,000 times it's being searched. So remember, we saw they are selling about 19,000. Could be 18,000, could be 20,000, but pretty good sales. So now I know many of their sales come from these 3 keywords. So when you do your product research, everybody, don't just base it off of one. Like already I saw this is an opportunity. To me, this is an opportunity. But it doesn't matter only what this product is doing. It matters what is the search doing. What are the other competitors doing? So then I'm going to search. Now I know what is the main keyword. Now I'm going to search this keyword. So I clicked it now. See, it did prize wheel. Okay. So now everything that is on prize wheel comes up. Here is our product. I believe that's the one. Oh, no, not that one. That was the variation.
Good price.
Yes. Good price.
Some units sold by $50.
Yes. Yeah. So that's a good price. Especially, it seems like this should be not that expensive to make. It seems like a simple product. But what do I look for when I run the X-ray? Okay. So let me show you guys what I look for. Now that I search for the main keyword, what am I looking for? Okay. First of all, right here at the top, it shows you the number of times this is searched in a month. But the kind of things that I look for is the sales. This is the sales units, approximately estimated how many units they're selling per month. If I see something, I'm going to show you guys an example of what is a bad. We'll wait for that one to come up. This to me is good. Only one guy is really selling crazy amount, more than 1,000 units. But look at everybody else. Number 2 guy.
Yeah.
He's only selling 192. Number 3, he's only selling 400. This is like maybe 6 a day, 10 a day, 15 a day. Look at everybody on page 1 is not like selling crazy amount. Now compare that to this. This is just a supplement from America, collagen peptides. If I see this, then I'm like, oh, this is too much competition. No way can I rank for this keyword. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. But this is very good. Next thing I look at is, the price. Wow, this is like very high prices. So if I can make this product for less than $10, oh my goodness, that's an incredible profit, Because look, $50, $40, $30, $45, $30, very high price.
Yeah,
so
but FBA fee is very high too.
FBA fee is very high. Look at this one, because maybe the shipping fee. Now, that's a good point. You are wondering, oh, is this a big product? Well, you don't have to guess on Helium-10. Watch, I do this. I go all the way over here. Here, I can see the dimensions of the product. So, wow, okay, now I know why this is so expensive for FBA fee. 25-inch by 25-inch, and weight is 10 pounds, and this is the size shipping dimension tier.
Maybe is the way to make it collapsible.
Exactly. It's like look at these 3 guys. These 3 guys found a way to make theirs smaller. Now look at their FBA fee. $9, $12, $9 compared to this. So normally you would have to look in each listing and try to find the dimension. Look right here in X-ray, it's going to show that to you. Now remember I told you about what I don't want to see. This is what I don't want to see. Look, 65,000 units per month, 31,000 units.
It's incredible. Incredible
It's
sales.
impossible for me to make a new product have that kind of sales velocity, okay? But this is very possible. This is very possible. The next thing I look at, what about rating?
And I think the margin of this product is better than collagen peptides.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Collagen peptides, I've researched that because I always like to use it as an example. And, you know, for $30 product, maybe manufacturing cost is maybe $12.
And also you will spend much money for the PPC.
Yes, PPC will be expensive. If you do a giveaway, too expensive. Everything is too expensive for supplements. It's very difficult. So here, this to me is kind of difficult because look, so many people have 4.5 rating, all right? Here's the one that we saw, which was only 3 rating and 3. But still, this doesn't mean, oh, for sure, I can never sell this product. No, but I'm just saying this, what I really want to see is maybe half of them are very low rating because then I know there's room for improvement. But still, 4.5, you know, it's okay. This is really what I like to see. Right here, exactly what I like to see. Let me show you for an example here, collagen peptides. Number of reviews, look at this. 6,000, 3,000, 2,000, 2,000, 700, 700. This is what I don't want to see because it's very hard to bump up, to show your product with very few reviews compared to all of these. But look at this prize wheel. We have 200. It's the number 1 reviews. There's only 200. This one is 104, number 40. This one only has, oh, that's sponsored. This is a sponsored ad. This is 17. This is only 7. So if I only have 3 or 4 reviews, it's no problem on this kind of search. So that's something that's good. The other thing I look at is images, just in case. Are there many people who are not using a good image? Well, not really. Here, look, everybody, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8. This one is 3. This one is 2, but most people are making a good listing. So again, that doesn't mean that, oh, it's impossible to sell here. But this is just the way I kind of look. So this one, what I would do is I would save, you know, I could save some of these products. Like I'm going to say, hey, this is interesting. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save this one and research. I'm going to save this one. And then what happens is later I go here, let me see, right here to my list, and it should show me the product. You see, now it's saved. So now later on, I want to go back. I want to check this product. Now I can have this history here. So what do you think of this method? Do you do something similar, Dennis, to how to find the opportunity on Amazon?
Very different things I make. I always filtered by BSR, and also I filtered by the fulfillment type.
Yes.
Sometimes I use a keyword search if I know something. Your method is great. I think I don't know. There are some many cool.
Method. You can use any method you want, and even Dennis is completely different method than me, but he can still use the same tool that I'm using.
Yeah. But you show me some great features. You connect black box with a X-ray and Cerebro, and make search is more effective.
Yeah. Have you ever used
connecting these features, making our search is more effective?
Have you ever used this one? Best sales period?
No, never
So
used.
what this is it means,
Bradley, one question. One question about how do you get data about estimated sales?
it's based off of algorithm, like based off of the BSR and also trailing history. So like right now, it's some of these items are out of stock and maybe 1 million BSR. So obviously not 100% BSR, but it checks their history. You know, every day, you know, we're checking the history of products, and we're checking the BSR of products. And also it's an algorithm based on the 30 days trailing history of sales. And also it's always more accurate with the higher volume. So if you have a product that's selling only 2 or 3 a day, maybe Helium 10 will say it's selling 6 a day, like 100% different. But if it's like 20 a day or 30 a day, when I test it against products I have access to, usually within 10 or 15% accurate when it's higher. And really, we should be looking for higher volume products anyways. But I've tested it against other tools. Usually 60% of the time, ours is a little bit more accurate than the rest.
Yeah, that's great.
So there are some features here maybe you didn't use. Best sales period. In America, we have many seasonal products because of the holidays. Like, do you know it's Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we also celebrate it.
Oh, same
19 February. 19 February.
All right. So all right.
No 19. 14 February of February.
So probably the same. But anyway,
women's
right now,
women's know better than men's this holiday.
So what would you say is a product that sells well, a kind of product that sells well on Valentine's Day?
Have no ideas.
Yeah, again, we need to ask your wife or something. But like, let's say maybe chocolate gift, right? Nah, could be. Okay. So anyways, or what if it was actually Valentine's Day? Let me see. Valentine's Day accessories. Okay, so let's just say this was a search. Now, right now is November. So would you say, Dennis, this page one result for this keyword, is this going to be the same results maybe in January or February?
No,
Probably
exactly
not,
no.
because right now nobody is searching for Valentine's Day accessories. So maybe if I find this product, what is the best selling right now? That does not mean that it is the most popular item for Valentine's Day. It just means right now. So what you would do in Black Box, if you're trying to find Valentine's Day products, maybe you even put Valentine's Day right here.
Yeah.
You would put here best sales period
January and February.
February. Because then you know, okay, this product is the one that sold the best out of all the year during this month. So then you're able to have that history. So I think that's also, if you're doing the seasonal products, that's important to use, because like right now it's kind of cold in some parts of America. So people are not buying the outdoor pool or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So you want to say, hey, what is the best outdoor pool from July or June? You know, so this is something I don't think many people are using when they're searching, but if you're looking for seasonal products or holiday products, make sure to use best sales period.
Yeah. Got it.
All right. So what else can we go over today? What do some like common questions your Facebook group has or anything like that?
Yeah. Just look at the Facebook group. Так, ребята, если у кого-то есть вопросы, либо напишите в комментариях, а я передам сейчас Брэдли, и, в принципе, Брэдли постарается ответить на ваши вопросы.
Have you showed them about review downloader before?
Да, я делал видео, я не уверен, что все... Yes, I make a video, but I didn't show that anybody seen this video on my YouTube channel, and I think that you can show this again, this feature.
Okay. All right.
About review downloading.
The same one that I showed to Dennis, guys. This is very important. Even you don't use Helium 10, you should still do this. It just takes many hours if you don't use Helium 10. So if you're going to make a product, it's very important to study your competitors, your competition's reviews. Usually the first thing you want to do is look at their bad reviews, because what do people not like about the product? And then you ask, can I improve that with my product? Also, you should look at the positive reviews, the 5-star reviews for your competition, because if their customers really love something about that product, you need to make sure that your product has that same thing. So you can do that here with the Helium 10 review downloader. I could say, hey, show me only bad reviews from this product, or show me only, you know, the 5-star reviews. All right. But for me, I like to look at all of the reviews to see what is the common thing that everybody is saying, not just positive, not just negative, but what is everybody talking about? So for those who don't know about this product, you know, this is kind of like a supplement people take. It helps their hair and their skin and their nails. But maybe you already did your keyword research, okay? You already did your keyword research using Cerebro, using Magnet, whatever tool you have. From this, you're going to get many different keywords and many, like, maybe scientific terms. Now, it's important for American buyers. They maybe only look sometimes at the image and maybe the first bullet point or the second bullet point. And if you don't convince them with this bullet point why they need to buy your product, they're not going to buy your product. So this is what I don't like to see. Look at this. It says, sourced from pasture-raised, grass-fed, non-GMO, type 1, type 3, natural, hydro. I'm already falling asleep. I speak English, and I this is like a different language to me. This doesn't mean anything to me. So it's important that you really are talking about what somebody wants, what somebody needs, what they're looking for. You have to think like they think. This statement here doesn't convince anybody, buy my product. No, nobody's going to buy my product because of these crazy scientific terms. So the question is, how do we know what our customer is thinking? You could study your competition reviews. So right here, this found 642 reviews. Now, of course, I could just go here to reviews and one by one, read everything. And maybe if I see something common that people mention, I make a line or make an Excel document or something, right? But watch this. One click, all right? Now, all of a sudden, every single phrase that is mentioned over and over and over again, I have listed here. So the number one thing, it is mentioned 50 times in these reviews. In my coffee. So maybe you're looking at this, you're like, wow, what? In my coffee? Why are people talking about coffee for a vitamin supplement? You know, maybe it doesn't make sense to you. So you click this. Now, every time in my coffee is mentioned in a review, it's all right here at the top and it highlights it. All right. So now I read it. I have been taking this in my coffee. I'm going to try it in my coffee. I put a scoop in my coffee every morning. I use it every morning in my coffee. I put a scoop in my coffee. Everybody is talking about in my coffee. Now, if you do your product research, in my coffee is not something people search for. It's what they're thinking about. People do not search for what can I put in my coffee. No, they search for collagen peptides. They search for collagen powder. Okay, but what they're thinking about is, I want to use this maybe in my coffee. Can I mix it good? So now you know what somebody is thinking about. So here in your bullet points, instead of just talking about the important keywords, which is important you have, you know, hydrolyzed collagen, you would put here, do you want to have protein every morning in your coffee? That's so easy to mix. Now all of a sudden a buyer reads that, they're like, wow, that's exactly what I'm thinking. How did they know that's what I want to do? And now they want to buy your product. So this is so important. Don't just think about the important keywords. Yes, keywords are very important. Otherwise, nobody searches. But you have to know, what are your buyers thinking about? How will they use their product? These are not things they search for. You have to know it. And then when they see it, then they're like, ah, yes, I'm going to take Dennis's collagen peptides because he knows what I'm thinking. So I hope you guys understood that, because this is very, very powerful information. And again, you don't need Helium 10 for this. You could do this on your own. But if you were to read 700 reviews on your own, it would take maybe 3 days to read it and take down the things. But right now, what I did, it took less than 60 seconds with the Helium 10 to find that.
Yes, also we can check the negative reviews and get these things that people didn't like. And
Absolutely.
we can improve our product and make it better than our competitors.
Yes. So did anybody put any questions in Facebook or anything else you'd like to go over on today?
There is no questions. I have a question. Can you tell some words about product launching? When you launch your products, I know that you are launching products, not only promote the Helium 10, and give some words about how you launch your new product. You make a giveaways, or you are using PPC or other methods you use?
Yeah, so before I worked at Helium 10, I've actually only been working in Helium 10 since July of this year. Actually, my specialty was I consulted with companies to help launch their products, and I helped launch over 400 products in the last few years. Now, before, it was a little bit different. You know, now the last 2 months, things are very different for giveaways. Before, almost 100%, I would do giveaway launch, you know, using a two-step URL or using a special URL from another company. And it was worked 100% of the time. You tell me any product, any keyword, I can tell you how many I need, and I can guarantee 100% going to page one. But now it's not like that anymore. Maybe only 50% or 75% of the time that works. And so if you give away a whole bunch, maybe you don't get the ranking. So it's now you have to be very careful with it, because not every product you can do the two-step URL and have effectiveness. But still, every day I'm testing more. Like right now, I'm testing 2, because I don't make products for Amazon, but my old clients, I asked them, can I please make a test with your product to see what is working and what is not working? So one thing lately in the last 2 weeks, and I still am testing, so I'm not 100% sure, but price of more than 70% discount is now not doing as good as before. 50% discount, 60% discount is okay, but now all of a sudden 80% discount, kind of low success recently. But this is only about maybe 5 or 6 or 7 tests. So to me, that's not enough tests to say 100% sure that this is like a new algorithm change or something like that. But they like PPC because they get the money. They get the money from it. So that is something they like. Another important thing is if you are building a large social media audience, this is the best way, in my opinion, to launch. If you have a big email list or your own, you already have a good brand, you have an advantage because you don't have to give a big discount. Let's say you make pencils, okay? And so all of your people on your social media or your customers, they already like your pencils. Now you make a new version of a pencil, you put it on your social media, you don't have to give a discount of 50%, 70%, 80%. These are already your customers. They like your product. You send your customers to a two-step URL, but maybe only a small discount, like 10% or 20%. You're going to get a lot of purchases this way with the two-step URL. And since it's a low discount, possibly also they can make a verified review later, because, you know, usually over certain percent for discount, you can't do a verified review. All right. So that is the number one way, in my opinion, is make sure to have a big audience, you know, build your brand, have a lot of customers who are loyal to you. And then you launch a product, you launch it first to them. And then it's going to help your rankings a lot because you're not giving a big discount.
Yeah, I know that Helium 10 have a great feature to make a two-step URL and other URLs. Now it's 7 URLs. Can you show it?
Yes. Yeah, helium10.com/gems. And this is completely free to use. You can just go here, helium10.com/gems. Now there's 7 URLs here. This one is canonical URL. What it does not help Amazon search ranking. This is for like Google or Bing. It's going to help with that because it puts the words inside of the URL, okay? This is add to cart. So maybe you're doing a promotion. You're doing a promotion where you just want people to be able to buy your product right away. You don't care about keyword. You don't care about search. This one, they click it. It adds it directly to the cart. This one is buy together. You know, when you have here, down where is it? Here, frequently bought together, like this item is frequently bought together with this one. So maybe you want your two products to show up here. Well, you would put both ASINs right there, and then it would have one person buy two ASINs at one time, and then maybe you do that 5 times or 10 times or 15 times. Now all of a sudden you have two products that are right here.
Yeah, I think it's a great way to get the traffic from the one product to another product, new product.
Yes.
If you have a new product,
it doesn't have to be both your product. Maybe you want to get on the page of your competitor. Product.
Yeah, yeah.
Competitor,
yeah, right? You can use competitor ASIN and your ASIN and get the traffic from the competitor.
Exactly. So
yeah.
This is the original 2-step URL. This is for the storefront. This one in my test is working the worst right now. Still works for many people, but out of my ranking of the 2-step URLs, this is 4th place. This is the
Bradley, one question. When you're ranking your keywords or make giveaways, what keywords you focusing on? High volume keywords or long tail keywords with a low volume?
To me, what I'm looking for, of course, it depends on my budget, you know. But what I do is I compare the ASINs of my direct competitors. So what I would do, like for example, maybe, let me go back to this search right here. I won't go through the whole process. That's going to be almost 20 minutes video. What
yeah.
I do is maybe, you know, maybe...
I understand. You mean that the product must be similar?
Yeah.
Very similar.
Must be similar and selling really well. And then I look for 4 or 5 products, all who are selling very well that look very similar to my product.
Yeah.
And then I pick which ones that all 4 of them are on page 1 that's good volume keywords, because I don't want to base it only on one competitor. Maybe that word is only good for them, but everybody else, it's not a good word. But if I can see 4 good sellers or maybe 5 all on page 1 for the same keyword, that is the one that I'm going to pick.
Yeah,
and
understand.
Before I do my launch, I put it in my title.
Yeah, Bradley, understand. I will make a video for my subscribers and...
Excellent. Yeah. Guys, once Dennis makes this video, make sure to bookmark it. This is, I think, the #1 most important thing that you can do for product launch is to use this method to pick the important keywords, and no other tool. You know, some things like checking reviews, maybe you can find another tool to check the reviews, whatever. Compare ASINs in 2 minutes. No other tool on the market can do that, like Helium 10. So make sure when he launches that video, that will be the most valuable video that Dennis will ever give you guys.
Yeah.
So make sure to watch that.
Yeah.
Here are the other URLs. 2-step via brand. We have 2-step via hidden keyword, and also 2-step via field ASIN. So these are all different 2-step URLs. Test the different ones. Sometimes some work better for one product and differently for another one. So that's why we added more. Now you have a choice of 4.
Yeah, that's a great...
So for those of you who want to try Helium 10, there's a free version, but on the free version, it's kind of difficult. Not many things you can do. It's just to kind of understand the tool. So we made sure to give Dennis a discount code. If you guys want to try for 1 month, I believe you have 50% off a coupon for the first month, Dennis, right?
Да. Yes. У нас, Брэдли говорит, что сделали 50% скидку для подписчиков группы. Соответственно, я размещу ссылочку, в принципе, я уже размещал, и бонус-код чуть позже здесь под описанием, и вы можете воспользоваться 50% скидкой на первый месяц пользования Helium 10. На самом деле скидка очень классная, ввиду того, что много инструментов. Понятно, если вы пользуетесь только одним инструментом каким-то, да, ну, возможно, как бы стоимость Helium, там, в $100, например, базовая, она покажется высокой. Но если использовать все инструменты, там, Брэдли за наш лайв смог показать только буквально несколько, 3-4, вот, не говоря о том, что там есть еще, ну, помимо тех показанных инструментов, Keyword Tracker классный, потом один только Refund Genie позволяет вам возвращать деньги, которые потерял Amazon, либо там забыл вам возместить. Использование только одного Refund Genie может вам оплатить годовую подписку на Helium. Вот, поэтому как бы в комментариях всю информацию оставлю. Опять же, чтобы не тратить время, потому что Брэдли занятой, как бы я постарался как можно больше, чтобы он нам рассказал. Вот, поэтому, если какие-то вопросы будут, я думаю, что мы отдельный лайв проведем. Я вам расскажу, в принципе, кто что-то там не понял, да, в каких-то моментах где-то не хватило знания языка. Я думаю, что я, в принципе, сделаю отдельный лайв, либо видео запишу, и мы позже уже пообщаемся. Я расскажу, в принципе, если кому-то было что-то непонятно. Брэдли?
Yes. I understood all of that.
I just told to guys that if somebody didn't understand anything because the language is bad, I will make a live and will explain anything that you say in this live. I want that you have much money to tell us about the cool things which you use usually when searching product, when launching product, and I know that you are very busy. It is very difficult to get you, and that is why I didn't translate what you say directly in live.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So any last questions before we finish?
There is no questions.
Okay, excellent.
Also, I told guys about Refund Genie, and I say that they can pay all your 1 year or 2 year, like Ilya, only using Refund Genie, because sometimes Amazon forget to send us much money. It can be 1 or 2 or 3 or $10,000, and it's great.
Yeah, I sometimes I've heard of people, one person.
One thing, why we need to use Helium 10.
I'm sorry?
This is only one thing.
Yeah.
Why we need to use Helium 10? Because other tools didn't have this feature. Only maybe one feature, and you can you need to pay for only one feature. In Helium 10 we have many features using including this.
So yeah,
great
for
feature.
me, I used before I used Helium 10, I used something similar to Refund Genie. Just one tool is $100 per year, and then I use Chrome extension every month, $30. Then I use a product research every month was $20, and then for
Keyword tracker.
downloading reviews. I mean, so I had maybe 8 tools. My Chrome was so slow because too many Chrome extensions. And then I saw Helium 10. I'm like, wow, now I can delete these other stuff. Everything is in one. Everything I need is one. Now even we have the profits. You know, profits tool, a lot of profits tool by itself is $100 per month for some tools for profits tool. So now I can see profits. So really Helium 10 has almost everything. And then if there is something you think Helium 10 doesn't have, I almost guarantee maybe we're working on it, you know, so really there's nothing we're not going to have.
Yeah, also I need to say that almost in a week or 2 weeks we will get an update, great update with the scribbles. Will be will be great.
It's going to be this week. Actually, I think it's going to be Monday.
Yeah, that's great. I very like Scribbles, but there are some difficulties to use this tool, and a new upgrade will be very great.
Yes.
It will be very easy to make our listings.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, Bradley. Thank you for a great live.
Okay, we'll see you guys later. And if you guys liked it, make sure to let Dennis know. Maybe next month I'll come back and answer any questions you guys might have.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye-bye. Брэдли убежал. Очень он занятой, удалось его выдернуть на часок. Он сказал, что если, в принципе, понравилось и интересный формат, то, в принципе, можно в дальнейшем, там, через месяц или позже провести еще один лайв. То есть, я думаю, может быть, мы предварительно какие-то вопросы соберем, если будет интересно, потому что, есть опыт у него именно и в запуске продуктов. Вот. Опять же, будет классное обновление к Scribbles. Вот. Возможно, будет интересная информация по тому, как, используя собранные нами ключевые запросы, как мы можем в дальнейшем использовать их при заполнении нашего листинга. Будет очень классный, крутой апдейт, то есть будет возможность в Scribbles уже отслеживать не только слова, которые мы использовали в листинге, а и фразы. Более того, можно будет видеть сразу, какие фразы мы сколько раз использовали. Можно будет видеть по цвету фраз, какой частотностью они обладают. То есть мы просто взглянув на листинг, можем сказать, насколько плотно заполнены ключевые фразы в нашем листинге. Опять же, мы видим, сколько раз повторяются те либо иные фразы, и видим, сколько раз повторяются те либо иные слова. Вот, так что нас ждет очень крутое обновление по Scribbles. Опять же, что касается ссылочки, я сброшу в описании к видео, и также сброшу купон на использование 50% скидки. Для тех, кто принял решение уже пользоваться или пользуется, например, есть купон на 10% скидку на постоянной основе, то есть 50% только на первый месяц, а 10, это если кто-то хочет попробовать, посмотреть, в принципе, опять же, например, занимается поиском продукта, либо там собирает семантику для своего листинга, то, в принципе, это неплохая скидка, потому как просто отдельно серебро, по-моему, там $37 стоит. Вот. А тут есть возможность за $50 использовать весь набор инструментов. Я думаю, на этом мы лайв закончим. Что касается этого лайва, если кому-то что-то будет непонятно, я думаю, мы в дальнейшем, может быть, проведем еще один. Я уже более подробно расскажу о инструментах в Helium. И также на своем канале я постоянно публикую короткие видео по отдельным фишкам, потому что длинные видео утомительные. Многие люди уже знают о каких-то там нюансах и фишках. Соответственно, им утомительно смотреть долгие длинные видео, поэтому я буду делать короткие по каждому отдельному инструменту, либо по каждому какому-то лайфхаку, чтобы каждый мог по описанию посмотреть, что ему стоит посмотреть, и я считаю, что будет намного более удобно. Всем спасибо за то, что присутствовали на лайве. Всем пока!